there's 5 tonalities that you really have to master. You have to master the, curious tone. Like, well, walk me through. What do you guys do to, generate new leads and clients now? Like if I'm selling leads to, say, a real estate agent, whatever. Then there's the confused tone. Like, I'm not understanding. How did you mean when you said XYZ? That's a confused tone, right? So that causes them to go deeper into that, like maybe problem they were talking about. So it gives them to relive their pain, right? So then there's like a challenging tone. So you're not going to use a challenging tone at the beginning of a conversation, but I might be halfway through and I might be saying, so what happens if you don't do anything about this and the situation gets worse? And then there's like a concerned tone. I might lean in and be like, what's really holding you back? Like tone that shows empathy. And then there's like a playful tone, Let's say if somebody like comes to a call and they're late, I might say, well, what are we going to do with you, man? What's going on? If they're like, hey, how are you doing today? I'm like, oh, just hanging out, being the boring guy. What about you? Playful tone.
Guys, tonality is everything, especially if you're working on a Zoom presentation, or if you're doing remote calls over the phone. The whole thing is one of the few ways you'll be able to create the atmosphere and be able to influence their emotions is going to be by the tonality you use. And if you're not using tonality, you are way behind the curve, guys. You got to get with the you want to eat, you want to make professional athlete income, then work on your tonality.